Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
This part always makes me want to do the head snake thing. Welcome to your Friday. It is the Jason Show, but we're mixing it up a little. It's the Shendel Show today. Shane Wells, Kendall Mark, holding it down.
Hello.
We're doing this.
We're doing this on a Friday.
Oh,
Don't
it feels
you hate
good.
when I say
too.
that?
No, I don't. Only on Friday, though. You can't talk about it any other days.
Okay,
It only
cool.
works today.
I think it bothers Jason when I say Friday.
Well, I'm here, and I'm accepting of it. So
Thank you. Thanks, Shane.
No problem.
It's been a minute since we've been together, but I mean, obviously, so if you're just joining us and weren't here yesterday was Jason's 47th birthday. We celebrated a lot, so
And he's continuing to celebrate.
he's continuing to celebrate in outside of Dallas. In what's that show that he watched?
I think it's called Austin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Austin. Yeah, that one show.
Wink, wink. He would be
He's at the
so mad
mansion.
right now.
Sorry, everybody. Yeah, that's where he is. So that's why you've got us today, and we've got a great audience with us joining us this morning. Let's pull them up. Hi, ladies. We have Lynn.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, and Marie and your mom Carol from Shakopee. Good morning, you guys. How is everybody doing?
Good.
It's a ladies' day for sure. Okay, Lynn, I was looking at this. You just retired from teaching kindergarten. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a year to retire. I mean, you can't have a party, could you? Did you have a party?
I had an outdoor party at my house in the backyard in June, so it worked.
Oh, well, that's great. God bless teachers. I mean, honestly, you guys
Especially after that last year.
Seriously. Well, congratulations to you. And then Marie and Carol, where are you all joining us from?
From Savage.
In Savage. Okay, a little bit on the spot here. What is your favorite restaurant around the Savage area? Because I've gone there for a few shoots, looked for lunch and not known where to go, and I just leave.
Spice Thai.
Spice Thai?
Okay.
It's called Spice.
It's called
Love it.
Oh, I get it. So it's Thai food.
Thai food, but yeah, called Spice.
All right, love it. Well, ladies, be sticking around today. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday. We appreciate it. Shane, you just got back. I'm about to go on a vacation.
Yep.
Jason's gone this weekend.
Yep, it's that time of year.
You just got back from a vacation.
Yeah, one that was a year late too. We went to Washington to see my family. We were going to go last summer. Obviously it didn't happen, so we made the trip a bigger trip and stayed longer. It was honestly like the best vacation of my life because we were there long enough to truly get to sit and enjoy family instead of feeling like, hey, let's do all this stuff. Okay, we got to go.
Right.
So it was awesome. And you're going to have like same type of really like relaxing week off.
Yes. I mean, yours was really cool because I'm like, you got to go and bring the kids to like your home roots.
It did feel good.
Right? Like that's neat. I mean, we're just going up north. It's the same trip we've done since
But
I
it's
was
family
6.
bonding and like relaxing
Right.
and like in the woods.
I know, it'll be really fun. Actually, we were talking about this. The place that I've gone forever is called Huddles Resort. Forever and ever on Leech Lake. The family had owned it forever and they just sold it. So this is kind of the first year we're trying someone new and something new. We're going there, but it's new ownership. So
Okay, this is going to be big. They're going to like move your favorite like alarm clock or something. Like, why?
They moved the bar.
Oh, see?
What would I have known if we hadn't gone on Facebook?
It's still there though, right?
It's on.
The bar
it's
is
actually
there.
It's bigger now, so like
Oh,
I can't
okay.
complain. It used to be this little like 4-seater that when you're a kid, you're like, oh, it's so big in here, and then you go in as an adult, you're like, oh, there's only 4
barely
chairs.
fit.
Now there's like 8.
Perfect for the
exciting.
fam.
Yes, we're very, very excited.
And you'll probably be eating a lot of hot dish. No? Roll it? I tried. Better luck next time.
Hot dish.
Spoon's gone. Nobody yell at me. It's not, I can't get a hold of it.
Sorry.
Okay, we are getting a little insight this morning into how many seasons more are left of Stranger Things. So the executive producer for the show says filming for season 4 is almost done. He says they have an end game in mind, but will share more as season 4 approaches. He did imply though that there would be a season 5, but beyond that, it might be the end. That might be it. David Harbour indicated that season 4 takes the show in a direction that points toward a definite ending. There have been conversations about spin-off shows, no surprise, but nothing is set in stone. They probably know, they just
Yeah,
They got to, you know, keep us talking about it and guessing.
Right. I think it's a good thing when they have a finite number. Like we've seen so many shows that just start to go, like knowing that maybe there's only 5 or 6, I think is a good thing because then they'll have an end date. Even if it's still going really well, they can do the spin-offs, they can do their thing. But
Oh, yeah.
you've watched all 3 seasons so far, correct?
Yeah, I'm just worried if they keep going. Like Millie Bobby Brown was like 9 when it started. She'll be 32 by the time season 6 airs, and it's going to be a weird turn. She's not a child anymore.
Right. I remember that on Modern Family. I was a big Modern Family fan, and the kids were part of like a really big part of the humor. And as they grew up, they had to really adjust and then bring in new
It got
children.
a little awkward.
Right.
As some of the kids couldn't do their shtick anymore because they were too old, but they still
Right.
tried to kind of keep doing it. Yeah, I feel like that was when that one was like, all right.
Yeah, and then it was like, oh, so-and-so's moving home, so-and-so. So this will be interesting to see how they age appropriately.
I liked season 3, but I didn't love it. So I'll be curious. I sort of started to lose a little interest because the same thing happens every season. The thing comes back.
Well, don't tell me. I haven't watched any. Spoiler alert.
The thing, well, if the thing didn't come back, there'd be not much to talk about. The thing just keeps coming back. So you're
There's
like,
a thing.
You've never watched any?
No.
Oh.
I just nod a lot because Jason really likes the show, so I just like nod.
Season 1 is magical. You really should watch that.
Really. I do think I will in the winter.
It's just so nostalgic and fun and different. But then it just keeps repeating.
Next on the dish, the Bachelorette season finale is on Monday, and there are a lot of questions after Katie's frontrunner stormed off after hometown dates. For real, like literally powdered and stormed off. Now, Bachelor Nation is beginning to question Greg's intentions from the start. Co-host Tayshia was on the Ryan Seacrest radio show and talked about it.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I was all for Greg. Like I honestly thought that she was going to end up with him, and I was like really thrown off by all of it. But then I also heard rumors that he wants to be an actor, and now I'm kind of like,
you know, I'll just tell you this. That will be addressed. So
okay.
Just wait.
Dun, dun, dun. Greg, right there with the beautiful 90s boy band haircut, was the front runner this season until he cracked under pressure this week. He says he didn't feel like his feelings were being reciprocated by Bachelorette Katie, and many viewers felt that went way over the top. His whole spiel, like, went way
I
above
watched
and beyond.
Twitter turn on him in a matter of seconds. I mean, it was the Greg show. Everyone just so in love with Greg, so sweet, so genuine.
Hello.
And then that moment happened, and everyone jumped off the bandwagon, like done.
Right.
I honestly didn't see it, but I saw Twitter
didn't?
react to it.
Okay,
And it
so-
was harsh.
I think you should watch it. Honestly,
Thank
so
you.
I had also missed it because I've been watching a lot of the Olympics, and so I was like,
Right.
Ted, is it worth me watching? And he's like, fast forward everything until the last like 45 minutes. Whoa. Because I was one of those people. I mean, he got that first impression rose, then he found out, unfortunately, that his father had passed away, and Katie's father passed away years
Yeah.
ago. And so it was sort of this bonding thing, and they already had a connection.
And
I
he's
mean,
so sweet and
Yeah.
seems
right,
so real.
really sincere. I have a different take than the Twitterverse.
Okay.
I do.
You don't
I don't
think it
think
was
this
as
was all
bad?
an act.
Okay.
I do think that he overreacted, but I don't think he's this terrible person that Twitter has blown him up to be.
Okay.
I just think he's someone who's really emotional, and it took him a lot to invest that into Katie. He'd been kind of alluding to that. And when you have someone who you love pass away and leave you, I think when the person that you are now putting that love into isn't giving it back, there's got to be a lot of really deep wounds that he just was like, whoa, okay, I got to go before I get hurt again.
And we have to remember this show is like everything is heightened. You are living and breathing this world. You're not in reality anymore. And that's what kind of
Right.
messes with your head and your emotions. None of us can really talk what it's like because we've never been there and don't want to be there.
No interest. We are both happily married. Bye-bye.
I'm good. Yeah. All right, next in the dish, the 4th season of the hit Netflix show Cobra Kai is coming in December. Oh, and Kendall knows the moves. The promo for the All Valley Karate Tournament just dropped. Take a look.
Fasten your gi. Tie your belt. Karate is coming to the world's biggest stage, where legends are born. Welcome back to the All Valley Karate Tournament. The soul of the valley is on the line.
Have the Man Boys filled you in on the whole mortal enemy karate dojo battling for the soul of the valley thing?
Okay, the show returns. The original Karate Kid stars. So we have Ralph Macchio, William Zabka. The 4th season drops on Netflix in December. I know Jason, all in on this show.
Yeah, we just had to learn from executive producer Jeff what the Valley tournament?
The All Valley Tournament.
The All Valley Tournament. What it even meant, because
Have you tried it? Because I haven't even dove into it yet.
I think it's because I never watched the original Karate Kid, which I know like half the people watching are going to be like, oh, good. So they can give it 50% goes to Shane, 50% of your vitriol can go to me about not having seen it.
We're just going to split it out.
But so it just was one of those things that I'm like, I get why it's hot. I mean, people that love the Karate Kid, and this is sort of the other story of it, right?
But they did a good job with it, sounds like, as opposed to some reboots that you're like,
right, people love it. Like capital L, love that show.
All right, lots more to come.
We'll be right back after this, everybody. Oh, you and me.
Still to come on this Friday, pizza acrobatics, anyone? A Minnesota guy I learned a few tricks from heads to Hollywood and America's Got Talent. Find out how he did. Plus, hope you're hungry. The newest food hall in the Twin Cities just opened, and I've got your ticket to the deliciousness you'll discover at Malcolm Yards. And to stream or not to stream. Producer Ted and Shane are both watching a first-of-its-kind show from the producers of The Bachelor. What they think of Fun Boy Island coming up.
Frederick, I have shady questions about Ryan. Give us your honest answers. Okay. Do you really not find it impressive that Ryan started a brokerage during a pandemic?
Do you want the long or the short answer?
Short.
It's a short show. Editing.
Editing, okay. What's your opinion of Ryan's massive Brooklyn compound and the renovations he did?
Never watched it.
You haven't seen the finished product?
No.
Tell me something about Ryan's career that you're envious of.
Please. Maybe that he's like 8 years younger than me.
Is that about his career?
Yeah, because he has a long way to go, and I'm like, you know, it's like you have to compare.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how attracted to Ryan are you?
2.5.
Oh boy.
Frederick from $1 Million Listing New York on with Andy Cohen. I'm a big fan of that show. I gotta be honest.
I do like that. It's my nap time show. I know that sounds weird.
So it puts you to sleep?
Well, I put it on, and then like during the first commercial, I start to just close my eyes, and then the next day, I put it on where I left off.
So it takes you like a month to get through an episode.
Basically.
Love it. All right.
Love that. I do like this show, I swear. Okay, next in the dish, we love pizza on this show. Seriously. And you may remember when we visited Nick Dieselin's home a few months ago. Now, if you're not remembering, he's an expert at tossing pizza dough. It's ringing a bell now. He recently took his skills to America's Got Talent. Check it out.
Am I supposed to be sitting here?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you one thing here.
Okay.
Perfect. Don't drop it, Holly. And we're ready to go.
After 1 hour with him, I looked just like that. Simon loved his audition, actually, and all 4 judges voted him through to the next round. Now, like I said, if you missed it, back in March, we went to Nick's home and he showed some of his tricks
A little
off.
different stage.
Yeah, and he had Zubas on. It was pretty cool. I was like,
Love
oh,
it.
those Zubas in a faux tuxedo. Okay, so Nick is awesome. He is one of the nicest people, and I sincerely mean that I've met on shoots here in the Twin Cities. We talked though, and I was like, how does one get into pizza throwing? Do you work at a pizza shop? Like, and
Clearly, you work at a pizza shop.
Yeah, he was like, nope, I was into juggling. He's like, I was into theater, and I started juggling, and I kind of got pretty good at that. So I went, oh, what can I do next? And he found a guy on YouTube. He told me his name. He's like apparently the king of pizza throwing. And he learned everything just watching videos of this guy.
Is the dough he's playing with, like, would you make a pizza out of that, or does he make it a little different? Okay.
Good question. So you can get faux pizza dough that you can play and like learn this stuff with that doesn't expire. It's just like plastic essentially. And he showed us how he makes the dough, and he's like, it doesn't taste good. Like there's different ingredients that make it a little more starchy, because eventually it does stretch out. Right. And you have to start over. In my case, it just hits the floor repetitively.
I saw you nail a trick. You got one of those good tricks.
I did do one of those behind the back things.
But how has like Pizza Hut, Domino's, somebody not hired him to do their ad campaigns?
For real?
Genius.
Did you all hear that?
You're welcome.
Yeah. Pay
if I had a
him
pizza
and
company,
her.
I'd be calling.
For sure.
All right, next up in the dish, gotta clear my throat. The folks behind South Park have inked a big deal with Viacom CBS. So Trey Parker and Matt Stone have agreed to one of the richest deals in TV history, $900 million over the next 6 years. As part of the deal, they will create six more seasons of South Park and 14 movies that will air on Paramount Plus. South Park, the movie, debuted in '99. And while fans wanted a sequel, the creators never felt like it was needed. But you know what? $900 million, they changed their minds. As one would.
I wonder how. So what is that? Like 150 a year? 150 million a year.
Yeah, like 150 million. That's
A
insane.
year.
So did you ever watch South Park? Did you ever get into it?
Okay, so I did, but I was a little too young to watch it, so I would get in trouble for watching it.
It's a bit naughty.
I don't know how this, so we were talking about this in the meeting. Ted was saying, you know, back in the day, you used to go to school and be like, oh, did you watch South Park last night? Because there weren't all these streaming platforms. You watched that on Comedy Central.
Imagine that.
Hey,
what a weird world.
Back into Stone Age.
Speaking of, on our vacation, my kids had to watch real TV.
Yeah, what'd they think?
With commercials. Tillman was angry. He was like, what is this? Where did my show go? And I'm like, this is a commercial. You have to, I mean, it's weird to me that they don't know what a commercial is.
It is true, though. It is true. You like it so
no
used to it.
patience for them because they are like, no, my show is still going.
$900 million.
Yeah.
Not Next in the dish. It depresses me. Earlier this week, we watched as Lorde ate hot wings, and she didn't flinch. She just was like, that's fine. The same cannot be said for Matt Damon. He appeared on the most recent episode of Hot Ones, and girl, he struggled.
Wow, it's up into the nose. That's incredible.
So, my only real goal with this minor internet celebrity is to use it to infiltrate the inner sanctum of my favorite sports teams, the teams that I rooted for growing up. Do you have an all-time most treasured 13-year-old Matt Damon would freak out if you had this moment thinking about your brushes with the Red Sox and Patriots over the years?
Oh, I've had so many of those moments. I went, in 1999, the All-Star game was at Fenway Park. They let us out on the field. It's really hot.
That was like 3 words. A breath of life. Matt's latest project is the crime drama Stillwater, not to be confused with The City, which is out now, which is why he was there.
He's so human compared to Lorde. Did you see Lorde's?
No.
You weren't here that day because I was filling in for you. I mean, she just ate it like it was nothing and just kept talking. I mean, she never even made a face.
I just cannot.
That was how I would react
I was gonna say, how you feel about spicy?
I wouldn't do well.
No, me neither. Like Jordan will do something and he'll cook something and I'll be like, I can't eat this. He's like, honey, it's pepper. I'm like, I can't eat it.
I do that to Ryan all the time. He makes a Shane version and then like the Ryan version.
Me too.
And doesn't add as much spice.
Me too, me too.
Okay.
Except for I put Frank's
true
Red
love
Hot.
right there.
we know we did the right thing. Frank's Red Hot, I put that on everything. I'm like the commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how'd your pumpkin grow so big? Put Frank's Red Hot on it. Anyway, so I put that on everything, but my argument is Frank's isn't like spicy. It's basically just additional salt.
Oh, just salting it up.
And to me, I don't even taste it anymore. It's just like.
That's what I told Ryan. I'm like, you've burned all your taste buds off, so that's why you can just eat all that stuff.
That's why it works for you.
Next in the dish, there's a new show on HBO Max that has a lot of people who work in TV excited. I am. It's called Small Town News. We've all been there, and it follows a small station in Pahrump? Pahrump?
Pahrump?
I guess I should have read the script beforehand. Pahrump, Nevada. Take a look at the trailer.
gotta go. 3 minutes.
You know we have no signal, right? I need script.
You girls ready?
I'm gonna do a cleavage check.
You good. 3, 2, 1.
I went to a buddy of mine, said, hey, I got an idea. I'm gonna build a TV station. Then I told him it was in the middle of the desert. He said, what are you thinking?
We got a weather report for you. Whoa!
This is really the net result of 23 years of hard work. Now we're gonna expand into the Vegas marketplace. Very exciting. 2.6 million people will be able to see our broadcast.
My concern is the immediate money going out. The station is barely sustaining itself.
It stresses me out.
All of us work together, support each other. I'm genuinely happy, but just as a side note, I have resting smile face.
The show is available on HBO Max. I saw this, and I know I need to watch this because I lived that life.
Yeah, okay, wait. We're gonna talk to the audience, but first, you worked in not as small, it was in Boise. And they were thinking about doing a show like this on your station?
Yeah, so there was a show on the TV Guide Network back in the day, and they would follow a small town TV station, which Boise not that small, but they chose us. I have no idea why. Well, maybe I do know why. We didn't get picked. We tested for it. They did interviews.
Yeah.
But I mean, just to give you a little glimpse, our news director, we had a really old Astro van that was like our live van, and he put flames next to the logo just to to make us all like embarrassed to drive it around. So like he sort of mocked the idea that we had a van that barely worked, no AC.
And you were wondering why they went to you guys?
It clicked to me like, oh yeah. And when we were bored, we'd make like The Office. We'd do The Office, but with our we never have this kind of time here, so obviously. I don't know how we didn't get picked, guys. But yeah, that's gonna be some good watch-ins right there.
Oh, okay. Now, audience, let's talk to Lynn first. What do you think? Would you watch this show on about a TV station you can't even see from your house? Would that interest you? Oh wait, I really want to hear what Lynn has to say, but I think you're on mute, Lynn.
Should we try Marie?
Oh, there she is. Okay, there we go.
Kindergarten. Yes, I saw the clips already on the show that I was watching. And it does sound kind of interesting, kind of funny. So I might watch it.
Okay, well, that's good to know. How about you two, Marie and Carol? A show about a TV network that is in Nevada.
Yes, I'm from Nevada. I live out there, and I know Pahrump, so I will watch it.
Stop it! You know Pahrump?
I do.
We got to check in with her once the show is
wait,
watched.
I have another question. So wait, did you recognize those people? Because it sounds like they've been there for a long time. Like, had you actually seen that network before?
No, I haven't, but I know Pahrump, and I know some of the people there, and it's kind of funny.
Oh, do tell me more. So would it be very entertaining? The news stories themselves might be very entertaining.
Mm-hmm. It could be.
All right, thank you, ladies. How does that happen? One of our audience members knows Pahrump.
How many people live in Pahrump?
I don't even know. She's like, I know where that is. That's fantastic.
Amazing.
Next in the dish. I'll try to get through this next story without crying. Like, for real, this is an emotional experience. Ellen's farewell season kicks off this fall. Shane, don't laugh.
Sorry.
And the show dropped a little preview of the upcoming season.
Try to hold it together.
2 decades of television. Hundreds of scares. 4,000 guests.
Come on.
Almost 500 million given away.
Oh my God!
Countless lives changed.
We want to give each one of you a scholarship.
And one thankful host.
You've changed my life.
Ellen's farewell season starts September 13th.
Countless lives changed, like the countless people who walked away from the show.
And the 80 people who were bullied.
Hello. The show's season premiere will drop September 13th. They say it's going to be a celebration. I say people are kind of over it. Maybe we should just end it when we should have ended.
It's hard to watch now, knowing what we know when she's playing the nice person. And I know she's probably truly looked at herself and changed.
Right.
But you know now.
And I know. And I do love Ellen's Game of Games. All of this was like sad for I think anyone who loves Ellen, but it's time to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she had a good run.
Yep.
And we did too. We'll be right back.
Hey.
We're not done. We're coming back.
We're not. Don't leave.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day.
Welcome back. Hopefully you ate breakfast. Your belly is full because this next story is going to make you have some new cravings. It's the newest dining destination in the Twin Cities and the perfect spot to check out this weekend.
The market at Malcolm Yards just opened this week in the Prospect Park neighborhood of Minneapolis. It's aiming to be much more than just a food hall, offering up flavors of all types. I got a chance to visit Malcolm Yards earlier this week and try out a few of their foods. I've been thinking about this. I've been wanting it. It's a food hall in Prospect Park. Yes, you heard me right. Why pick Prospect Park?
The neighborhood of Prospect Park has just exploded with new residential
Surly and
office.
O'Shaughnessy and all these different people. And I mean, you're in the light rail.
It's a really vibrant community, and so we're developing this land in a great location. But I want people to come from all over the Twin Cities. There are 9 chef-owned and operated concepts in here. I wanted food that was fast, casual, gourmet, that was exceptional, that someone would want to come from Maple Grove or Woodbury and get in their car or take light rail and come down, and I think we all need this, right? We've had a tough couple of years here, and we all just need to have some fun and gather together.
Cool. So I was thinking, because I like to eat all the things at the same time, I'm gonna make myself a nice little spread of an appetizer, a lunch, and a dessert. And it all comes with a drink. Ooh, it's hearty. Usually you're like, okay, that's healthy. But
There you go. Nice, heavy.
I just like added 5 pounds to my tray.
I saw your hands drop.
Ben just added 5 pounds of ice cream to my tray. Am I complaining? No. No, I'm not. I ran around and I got some food. I got a little app, a charcuterie board from Sunday. I got some sushi and I got some burgers and ice cream. And now it's time for some drinks.
Yay.
What are we doing here?
We have 19 drinks on tap, which is really exciting. Of the 19 drinks, 9 of them are paired perfectly with each of the vendors. And so I brought the drinks that are gonna pair perfectly with what you have ordered today.
You were telling me that they're on tap too?
Yeah. My vision for this place was how can we create, a very elevated program that's really beautiful and
Right.
exciting, but also as efficient as possible.
Right.
This place can see 1,000 people at a time. And so we wanted to be able to, create something unique, but also be able to turn it out really quickly.
Sunday, charcuterie board.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about, charcuterie, enjoying something like this, I think about being out on the patio. Sangria, just kind of makes a lot of sense. And so we have an all-day rosé sangria, meaning we dare you to try and drink it all day. We're going to sell it in large format as well, so you can grab a 750 of it and walk outside with your friends and enjoy that. We are going to take the sangria that we just pulled off of the tap, and we're going to garnish it with a little bit of dehydrated orange, blackberry, like so. Just very quickly like this. And a little bit of a flower. To take a little bit of a citrus extract on the top so you get all that aromatic. So one of the things that I think you miss when you're making drinks on tap is some of those aromas that happen when you're making cocktails a la minute.
Okay.
So we reinforce those back. So this is guava and citrus notes. There you go.
Just got such a good spray of that, like all up in my business. Not thoroughly.
The second cocktail we're going to pair with Bagu Sushi, one of my favorite sushi spots in town. And what we've done is we've done a martini inspired by one of the pieces of graffiti here. You'll have to check it out. But this is called the Velvet Martini. So it's a nitrogen-saturated martini. This is a raspberry, yuzu, and lemongrass extract. And then this is a basil and lemongrass oil. And we just put it right on top of the ice. Again, nitrogen-soaked martini with Koki Americano, sake, and modest vodka.
How does one come up with a craft cocktail to go with ice cream?
I did some R&D at their other site, right? I had to eat a few burgers, eat some ice cream.
Really hard work.
Lots of hard work
Yeah.
here. But what I came up with was a drink that I call Animal Style. This is a Long Island iced tea. At its heart, it's a Long Island iced tea. So I'm using 4 different local spirits. I'm using Gamleot Aquavit, New Nord gin, and their mixed blood whiskey. And then I'm using what I call a hot pink lemonade. And then we carbonate it on tap. And then we're gonna do some whip. Whoa!
Take 2.
And then we're gonna do some whip. This is non-dairy whip. And then we're gonna take some sprinkles. And then we're gonna take some of these animal crackers. I don't know how these got away with being called crackers, but there's one.
Don't tell my mom.
Right? Here's two. There we go. That is the animal style for baby Zito, so give that a try.
See that thing? I want to take it home and frame it. Oh. I didn't take it home and I didn't frame it. I had it. Not the whole thing. Yeah, obviously, like, I just took a little sip of everything 'cause they're alcoholic drinks. But that was really good if you like, you know, sweet and fun flavored drinks to go with the food that you're eating.
A cool idea.
I know you were there too.
Yeah.
What
and
did
they had
you
like
really
the beer wall. It's like
Yeah.
a self-pour tap wall. So if you're not maybe into the fancy drinks, they got the beer for you too. I at Vellum, it's a vegetable eatery. Yeah. But they're doing things with vegetables. It's not like a salad. They have salads, but I mean it's just next level. Everything we had there was so good.
Yeah, and it's just a cool vibe. Like, it's just
Yeah.
a really, really cool space. And if you aren't familiar with Prospect Park, it's right across the street, and it's not like a busy street, from O'Shaughnessy Distillery that we took you to a few weeks ago, and then Surly Brewery. So it's a great little, like, hey, let's just visit this pocket, have some good food and drinks.
It could be a whole destination. Meals, drinks, fun. Get yourself an Uber.
It's fun. You can learn more about Malcolm Yards online. Check out their website, malcolmyards.market. A little different than normal.
Yep.
Good stuff. We'll be right back with more, but no food. Or drink.
You said you called me cause you want me, and one day you let me go. You try to give away, keeper, or keep me cause you know you're just so scared to lose. You say, stay.
Who can forget that song from the early 90s, featured in the movie Reality Bites? Now, on this day in 1994, 27 years ago, the song hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Lisa Loeb became the first ever unsigned music act to have a #1 single. That's that song, too, that everyone feels like they can kind of sing, but probably shouldn't.
Right.
But you know every word.
How did she do that before YouTube? Like, you're
That's
not
a great-
signed and you just, like,
The movie, but see, that's not. I don't remember. I don't think I ever saw that movie, but obviously the song quickly infiltrated.
It reminds me of like the pool at Red Wing. In Red Wing, it was always on.
That was the jam.
It was always on at the pool.
As it should be.
Oh, welcome back. For most of us, it's way too early to think about Christmas. Well, I don't think that. Do you think that?
I do. But Christmas is definitely on the minds of hundreds of retailers who are gathering in downtown Minneapolis. They're at a convention center to check out what might be hot for the holidays. Earlier this morning, I got a sneak peek inside the Astra Marketplace show. What happens when a toy show comes into the convention center? You get a new ride. And you also get to play with and check out all the hottest toys for the holidays. We have Jim Seymour with us. He is with E-Blocks out of Chicago, a toy maker, here to hopefully get all the retailers to stock their shelves with
That's
E-Blocks.
the key, absolutely. At E-Blocks, we're making the next generation electronic construction sets. We're making them more fun, we're making them more education, and also that you learn by building, okay? So here's one of our latest and greatest products. You build it, it's a build your own burp and fart machine.
Oh, that's lovely.
Build the speaker.
Get that right up to that microphone. We
Okay,
want to hear
cool.
that. Oh my.
All the great sounds, right, that you love to hear.
I want to roll
Play
my
some good
eyes,
pranks.
but my kids would absolutely love that. All right, what's up next?
Okay, here we have a build your own flying saucer.
Ooh, fun.
Have all kinds of games with that one. I know, tried to catch it. And then we just launched here today the build your own bubble making machine.
Ooh,
so you build it with the motors, the geared motors, and then it picks up some bubble solution and it'll start to blow out thousands of bubbles
We
in
have
minutes.
so many bubble machines, but none that we've built ourselves.
Exactly, you make
There's
it
the key.
yourself and learn about electronics.
So it looks
and
like
then that's so
Legos
much
with
fun.
electronics
It all
together.
integrates with your bricks and any major brick brand. So yeah, now you can add lights and sounds and motion to all of your Legos and brick builds.
How about a little axe throwing? Yes!
Nice
For
shot.
kids. Let's just pretend that was my first try.
No problem. That was a
Gene
great
Clooney,
shot.
National Sporting
I think
Goods.
you win.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Good shot.
Hey, thanks. I, again, just walked up. It was just magic like that. Tell us about National Sporting Goods. You guys are here at the Astra Toy Show.
Yeah, so National Sporting Goods, we're a company out of New Jersey, Fairfield, New Jersey. We have a number of different products in our line, everything from the Y-Bike to Swing Ball to our own National Sporting Goods NSG product line. The Tomahawk Toss that we were just playing is just a simple over-the-door tomahawk toss. It comes with the Velcro on the side, so it just sticks every time you throw.
And it's that foamy, soft.
Exactly.
No one can get injured.
Easy for
With
the
a 4
young
and
kids.
7-year-old, I could see that going
Perfect.
wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
This thing
right.
is cool. So you have a lot of, again, the sporting tie-in here. What is this? This
Right.
is brand
so
new.
this is swing ball. This is brand new. This will be an introduction in this coming fall. There's all different levels of swing ball. This is probably the most popular one. This is the Swing Ball Pro.
Okay.
So if you want to grab that right there.
Oh, are you sure?
It plays just like tetherball, where I have to try to go this way and you have to go the opposite way.
Oh.
So you're coming this way and I'm going this way.
Oh, it's like.
There you go.
Oh, sorry. Whoa, back it up. Okay, this is awesome.
Yep.
Okay, this is a good one. See, right over there. He even knows this is. Oh, I just mixed it up on you. Okay, so this is one of the new products. Going to definitely be hot for the holidays.
Oh yeah, this is going to be the one.
And then you guys work with locally Kitty Wampus and
Absolutely.
also Legacy Toys. So those are spots where you can look for some of these for the holidays, or of course, there's always that whole online thing as well. Thank you so
course.
much. We appreciate it.
No, thank you.
That looks cool. And you'll never lose the ball. Ding, ding, ding. I can't tell you, the Nerf guns, the little Nerf things, those things are missing. I mean, we find them everywhere in our house. And when you want them, they're never around. So this is perfect.
That is
my daughter
cool.
likes tennis too, so I was like, there's like some training in that, but also it's fun.
Okay, I know you said it in the piece, but people are going to ask because it looks really cool. Where
Right.
can you get that? It's not available yet.
Not available yet, but it could be a great holiday gift. But again, Kitty Wampus works with them, so if you want to reach out to Kitty Wampus or Legacy Toys to see if they have it yet or if they're getting it, they're there this weekend. I talked to the gal from Kitty Wampus, so I'm sure she'll see that. You can go online too, but you know, supporting independent local retailers is so important, especially after the year we've had. So
that's really cool. I wanted to get out there.
It was $89 too, which I didn't really think for this whole.
I'm like, I don't
thing
know
and setup.
kids' toys, so I'm.
That doesn't feel that bad.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Good. Right.
All right. Well, we will be right back. I can very quickly just.
So where are you from?
I'm from Virginia. Family's from South Korea. I was raised by a single mother.
That's hot.
She has a big heart, and I love her.
You have siblings?
No, I'm the only child.
Me too.
No way.
Yeah. Are you bratty too?
No, I'm not bratty.
Good, because there's only room for one of us being bratty.
Oh, okay. So we're already taking this to the next level? I love it. I love to hear it. So what stood out?
I just thought you were really handsome, and
I appreciate it.
I was like, we would look cute together. Like, we did like a holiday card.
Listen, if we had babies.
Our babies?
Okay, let's slow down. Slow down. Baby steps. Baby steps.
What do you do for fun?
For fun? Sleep.
Oh, I love sleeping.
So we're gonna be sleep buddies.
Okay, sorry. Red flag. That's a clip from the new HBO show. It's calling. We're not going to say the actual name, so we're going to call it Fun Boy Island. If you want to Google it, you can figure out what it's really called.
You did not watch this.
Okay, the show. The show is made by the producers of The Bachelor. It follows 3 women who try to figure out what men are there for the right reasons.
Oh my gosh.
Just stick with us. Stick with us. I promise.
And because it's a dating show, we're going to turn to the one man that knows how to review it. That means it's once again time for America Loves Fun. Yay! There it is. Hey, Ted. So I'm not going to give you a ranking. I'm not sure what your percentage is these days, but I'll decide after your review, just so you know. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What is this? What did I just witness?
Well, first of all, don't be so judgy.
Excuse me, from you? From you?
You're outnumbered right now. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm assuming Ted liked it.
Well, I mean, I go into it liking it. So, okay, so you have 12 guys who are nice guys.
Uh-huh.
And then you have 12 guys who are fun guys. And they're not necessarily there for the right reasons. So, you know, on The Bachelor, we always have these guys who are just there to promote themselves. Well, this show is just basically more upfront about it. It is so there are 12 guys who think they're going to go on a dating show and actually find their wife. And then there are 12 who are just looking for the money. So,
and they're players.
And they're players. But we don't necessarily know through the show who they are. We get an idea who they are. But the women have to basically sort through it themselves.
Yeah, they send somebody home, 3 people home at the end of each episode, and then those people reveal if they're
good or
nice
a
guys
bad.
or bad guys. And so you're always kind of like waiting on your edge of your seat to see, because some of them, as Ted mentioned, are very obvious, and others, big surprises.
And some of them still lie at the end.
Yes, they
They're
do.
like, I'm the nice guy. And they're like,
Okay.
nope,
can I-
you're
let
not the
me-
nice guy.
Okay, so I get a little bit about the boys. Are all the girls that interesting?
No.
Not really.
No, I mean, clearly
she said
they
she
have.
sleeps for fun.
I mean, I do enjoy sleeping. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
that was what I would point out as what I do for fun. I think what's interesting too is this comes from the producer of The Bachelor who left the franchise. I am so bored by The Bachelor that I don't really watch it like I used to. I watched one episode of this because I was just curious, and then I could not stop watching it. I'm embarrassed.
Shane, don't you think it's a little, you know, based on the title, you'd think, oh, this is going to be trashy. This is a pretty classy dating show.
Stop it right now. Did you just watch the promotional piece that we put together for this show?
They make fun of The Bachelor. There are like moments.
They have no right to make fun of The Bachelor. Let me just
In
throw
that,
out
okay,
there.
so the host is a comedian. It's a female, which really, she just.
Oh, yeah, Nikki Glaser, right?
She throws,
Oh.
yes, all sorts of shade at the
She's
guys.
so good.
Hilarious. And that's something that's been missing from The Bachelor, that like, we're just gonna kind of make fun of these guys element.
Oh.
That really like freshened it up for me a whole lot.
Yeah, I wanted to pull a clip from Nikki Glaser because I was like, she's hilarious and she's what a host of this show needs to be. Problem is, she's Nikki Glaser, and every other word is something we can't put on TV.
Oh, I probably would like this show.
Which is acceptable on HBO.
Right.
Okay, that was my other question for you too. So because it's not on regular TV, they can get away with more. Is this appropriate to like watch? Like, who can you watch this with?
They don't get
Yourself?
Okay.
they don't
thanks,
get
Ted.
frisky. Like it's not more.
Okay, that was,
it's not
you know.
more of that at all. It's just more of the language.
It's not like Too Hot to Handle where
Yeah,
they were
no.
just basically like, I'm gonna make out with you.
And it's gonna
right
get
away.
really like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
They want to get to know them there. They're there for love.
Sure. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. Before we do, Ted, you first. Will you keep watching this show?
Of course.
Okay. Shane?
Watch it and go through episode 3. The ending is bananas. And then, I mean, if you weren't already hooked, you just cannot stop. Kendall, please, just try it.
I'm not watching
just do
this.
it.
I'm not watching
Do it for
this
the
garbage
team.
TV. I'm not watching this trash firebox. No.
Ted, let's kidnap her.
Kendall, you're fired.
Ted, you can go now.
Let's call Jason.
See you later. Thank you so much. 40% of America likes Ted. Just heard from our research team. Guys, we'll be right back. I'm sorry that happened.
It's so good.
Honestly, though.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Did you watch that?
You laugh. Welcome back. I have really good news. Kendall is now in for Fun Boy Island.
Okay, because Shane told me something happens at the end of every episode that I so terribly wish half the men I dated in college would have happened to them.
Bad
that were
things
not
happen to the bad
good
guys.
people.
So,
And
if you
I,
want
like-
to see them pay,
I
get all that.
think I want to watch that. Hey, by the way, if you have no idea what we're talking about because you just turned us on, you can watch this full episode on YouTube. We post.
We
each
don't
day's
poach anything.
episode.
That's illegal.
Along with clips from the show. Just search for The Jason Show. Click subscribe. Watch us all the time.
So easy. And in between, you can catch up on Fun Boy Island. We'll be right back. People are going to look for Fun Boy Island and not find it.
I know. Oh, it's a good Friday. It's a good Friday.
It is.
Hey, before we go, we do want to talk to our audience, say goodbye to the ladies. Lynn, I gotta ask, are you going to watch the show we were just talking about, quote unquote, Fun Boy Island?
I probably won't. I never even watched The Bachelor, so.
Touche, Lynn, touche. Marie, Carol, either of you interested after that rave review?
I will check in.
Yes. Thank you for giving a chance. And then check in with us and let us know what you thought.
I will. And with her.
Yes. You need to let us both know. And then Marie, I just wanted to let you know, I hear that you love Chris Hemsworth. I also kind of love Chris Hemsworth, but mostly I love Thor. So I was curious if you had a distinction.
No, I love Chris Hemsworth.
Okay, fine.
Opposite. I'm with her.
We'll see if you are back on the show or not. We'll find out. Thank you, ladies. Really appreciate it. Remember, you can be in our virtual audience too. Just head to our Facebook page. Monday on The Jason Show. Jason's back to talk about his trip to South Fork in Dallas. That'll be fun.
Oh my gosh, the stories he will tell. Plus, producer Ted is going to team up with a local magician to learn a few tricks. Man, Ted's going to have a side hustle pretty soon. See ya on Monday. See ya. Let's see you on Monday.